Hi, Jessica and Jason. Peter here. You're looking at the revised first floor plan. It's down to 2,888 finished square feet, and that's excluding the garage or the covered porches. The upper level brings it to 5,792 total. So I think we're in that target range that you had requested. So, just to review it, I've added these 4 foot walls with pocket doors into what I'm now calling the sunroom because I removed the fireplace and put a big built in there with a television in it. So this can be closed off. Um, let's see what else is different here. I moved both the refrigerator and freezer to be side by side. We still have the sink in the middle, all on a center line through the great room, dining, kitchen, and a big garden window. Washer or dishwashers on each side. The island now has nothing on it, so it's a big surface area, 6 by 10, I believe. Dining is here. Cooktop is relocated here with one oven and inside the main body of the kitchen, another one inside the butler pantry there, and cabinetry across. I moved the elevator over to here on both floors. It works well. Powder room's unchanged. The closet to the entry got a little smaller, but it's still pretty ample. I have a opening where this X is shown above in the foyer space, and the entry foyer is a good size. I'm imagining that, here on the main fireplace, I have glass French doors, fireplace, and then a large built-in. TV would still be above the fireplace. The office and the music room, they got a little bit smaller, but they're largely the same. Most of the square footage came out of this swath through here. I think it was 4 feet and then 2 feet through here. And so that was how the square footage was removed. You can now also count the squares to get an understanding. Those are 2 foot increments, so get an understanding of the size of each room. I made the covered porch a little bit deeper, as you requested. The garage remains the same. I think that's that for that. Okay, so then the second floor looks like this. The second floor has a 2 foot cantilever over top of the first because there was more square footage up here, 2,904. I removed the family space there and I put it in and I did not count it in the square footage, but we could possibly take a section of it with a temporary walls we discussed and call it finished. It shouldn't be very much to finish it. But for your reference, that's the line between finished and unfinished is at these doors. The laundry room is here on its own with a linen cabinet, full height outside the door. There's also storage space here along the hallway. Here's where the elevator comes up, the future elevator. Stairway still 4'6" wide, generous, and a nice soft rise run ratio. All of the bathroom, bedroom configurations remain the same. The square footage largely came out of the family and a swath through here. We moved a second bathroom closet for the master suite, and but that stays unchanged. I reconfigured the closet a little bit, putting the door in the middle with 2 long rows of hanging, which could be double high, and 2 dressers on the end, probably a mirror on the back of the door. So those are the changes there. So then you had also asked about some things on your last email that I can address here if I go back to your email here and read it. So when you're asking, once we finish the schematic, Is that when we work for some base pricing? Yeah, I think so. I think we're kind of staying within a reasonable framework. We're being prudent about the square footage as best we can, and different bid alternates. So I will say that after this revision, if we're pretty close, I would go into the three-dimensional aspects of things and so you can see what the home looks like from the outside. Oh, while I'm on that, you had asked me to try to send some pictures of this cabinetry at the foyer. I have not done that, and I can do that, and I will do that if you need it. But to explain it, these piers contain between them a long cabinet on both sides. One side, it could be a seat or cabinets on each side of a seat with places for shoes underneath or built-ins over here. That's all up to us to decide as we go forward. Oh, well, just to talk a little bit more about the back closet, I should have done that before, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4 lockers, and then a kind of a broom closet, 2 lockers for mom and dad with a seat between it, a walk-in closet with a pocket door, a drop desk kind of things for keys maybe, control center, maybe desk, maybe not, stack washer and dryer. We might want a sink in there. Oh, I forgot to put a sink in the butler pantry, but there would be one there. And then this walk-in pantry replaces the link that used to be through here at your suggestion. Back to your questions on the email. When we get the numbers, we're getting those from the builder we identified, and also you asked if I can introduce you to some other builders to help with the pricing. I can do that happily. Then we'll be get a round of preliminary pricing based on the schematics, which should tell us whether we should make any additional adjustments going forward. But if we're in the right target range with that, then we would move into construction documents, and I would stop the construction documents once there were plans and elevations to scale before we did all the detailing and interior finishes and everything. And then I'd take it and send it out to the builders once again for additional refined pricing. At that time, we can sit with the builders and do what's called a specification or an outline specification, where you can give them all your information on appliances and whatnot, and they may have other questions. Floor finishes and ceiling textures and all that type of detail would be reviewed with them. And usually I have them put it into their own format so that their subcontractors are used to looking at that. And so they won't throw them off with something that they hadn't been familiar with. If that pricing stage looks good, we will finish the working drawings and then have the final bid and start construction. So the landscape person, I think, should come in once we get these schematics done, and we can have that person start to lay out some landscaping and also give us some pricing. I think that's the way to go, at least ballpark pricing. So that's what I have. Hope that this is clear enough, and I will send you hard copies, or not hard copies, but digital copies of these plans so that you can look at them in a different, other than the video format. And I'll probably do that first thing or later tonight. I've got to go and run right now to something I have for this evening. All right. I hope your travels are safe, and hope everything goes well, and I look forward to your feedback.